If you think that this is the scariest case of a serial killer, wait till I tell you about the most evil serial killer of them all. This is the terrifying story of the Stoneman. In the mid-1980s, the city of Mumbai was in a state of constant motion. People hustling, bustling, sleeping, working, partying. For many, the city never sleeps, but for some, it can. For those sleeping rough on the streets, the night can be long and cold. But as the sun rises, they vanish, and the city wakes up again, alive and kicking. That is, until the newspapers started running stories about the Stoneman. It began with a homeless worker crushed to death by a stone, then a street vendor sleeping on the pavement, dead from a massive blow to the head, men sleeping on the sidewalks, their skulls fractured by a heavy stone. In each case, the killer appeared to target the most vulnerable, those sleeping rough on the streets. And when they struck with the force of a speeding truck. By January 1989, there were 12 such deaths in Mumbai alone. Then the Stoneman vanished. Or perhaps he just moved to Kolkata. There, more bodies were found, all killed in the same way. Who was the Stoneman? Was it one man or a gang? A serial killer or copycats? The police had no answers. Their investigations turned up nothing. Witnesses saw a shadow, a fleeting glimpse of a man, a lone figure lurking near the sleeping people on the streets. But by the time the killer was spotted, it was too late. He had already struck his victim, and by the time the police arrived, he was gone. Some said the killer was a foreigner, a white man walking the streets at night, targeting the homeless. Others said it was a local gang, a group of men taking their revenge on the city's underclass. But as the body count rose, so did the fear. People stopped sleeping out on the streets. They barricaded themselves indoors, pulling down their shutters and praying that the Stoneman would pass them by. But the shadow in the night does not cast an answering glance. It moves soundlessly, strikes mercilessly, and disappears into the darkness, leaving behind a city that is afraid to sleep. This was the story of the Stoneman, the ghost that haunted India's streets. He may be a myth, a bogeyman that lurks in the dark corners of our cities, or he may be real, a symbol of the violence that lurks beneath the surface of our modern world. Today, the case remains open. The killer still at large. Was there ever a Stoneman? Did he strike terror in the hearts of India's homeless? Or was he just a figment of the city's collective imagination? You decide.